because you really need to see the colors. These are going very quickly. Like I said, here's the deal. If you want the aqua sky, we are down to 190 now. But what's about to sell out is this beautiful white. It's called matte white. It is a pearlized white. You really, I'm looking at the monitor. It's prettier in person. Trust me on this one. It is just a beautiful pearlized color. Like I said, I have 4 dozen of those now to go around. Over here, one of the prettiest reds I think I've ever seen. This is passion red. It is bright lipstick red, okay? 400 left in that. Back here, if you want a deeper, darker red, it has a little bit more of a brick color to it. This is gonna be your Empire red. And then also, we have it available in that silver. The silver's going crazy. The silver has been our best seller on the day. I have the final about just under 950 now to go around in the silver. You're getting everything you need. You're getting that great little pore shield. You're getting your flat spatula. You're gonna get that flex spatula, $50 value that we're including right here. The dough hook and your whisk. Normally, if you just buy this, and you get these attachments, normally if you just do that, what you would pay for this particular style is going to be, we're gonna show you that price again because it's so compelling. $550 basically. So right there, you're saving $200, but then we're throwing in that FlexEdge beater, which you are going to love, and that's another $50 value. So you're saving $250. And Randolph says that without question, nod your head if I'm right, is it not the best value anywhere? You're gonna love this, aren't they? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, he's always right too. We're gonna go back to Amy, show you some more ways you're gonna use it. Think about this though, metal construction. 575 watts of power. They're calling this the Pro for a reason. This is the one that you will see in commercial kitchens. This is a commercial style blender, but mostly for me, this is my love. This is it. You do not ever have to raise this thing up to change everything. You know, it always feels like it's gonna tip over. It's such a pain in the neck and it's just heavy. Not anymore. Right here. That's all you do, raise it, lower it. I could do that all day long. I'm just absolutely captivated with this. Don't wait though on this, guys. Like I said, over half of our quantity gone. So Amy, show us some other ways we're gonna be able to whip up some yummy stuff.
Absolutely. I wanna show you how to put this bowl on because I wanna show you how easy it is. So on the back of the bowl, there's a little knob right there. And then on the back of the KitchenAid, there's a little hole right there. What you're gonna do, I'm holding that easy grip, that comfort grip. It's so easy to hold. And it's a 6-quart bowl. So on either side, there's pegs. What I do first is I just drop the holes right in the pegs, and then all you do is push down and it locks into place and that's it. Then whatever beater you want to use, you add your beater, your attachment, and then I grab that handle and lift it up. And it locks in place. These arms are holding this so tight. That's why with the BowlLift, that's why it's so different from the tilt head. The BowlLift can take those heavier duty things.
Once you stop and think about what an improvement this is, the tilt head.
Yes.
Then, I mean, even if you have the tilt head, you want to re-gift that, and you are gonna want this one because it changes everything. Not having to raise that big heavy thing.
Gosh.
It always makes me a little nervous, like, is it gonna tip over?
Yep. And then taking the beater, it's
I know, because it's all
mess.
metal. I mean, that's why this makes so much more sense.
Yep, so I'm using my dough hook. So my spiral dough hook is also coated, so you can throw that in the dishwasher. But what the spiral dough hook does is it mimics the motion of your hands. If your hands were having to knead, I mean, think about some dough, it's like 5, 10, 15 minutes of kneading. Sure. That would just hurt and take forever. The dough hook mimics that motion of your hands. So you can put your dough in there and then walk away, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over here. I have some pulled pork in here. I'm gonna show you that again. You can do breads, you can do baked goods, but think beyond that. Think, you know, lunch. Just think Taco Tuesday. I've said that because I love tacos, I think, but I'm just adding some. You want, whatever meat you do put in here that you want it to shred for you, you do want it to be warm and moist, so something that was slow cooked or moist cooked. But I've got my pork in here. I'm just gonna turn this on. It's got that slow start feature, so it's a little slow and that kicks more into speed. I'm gonna let my mixer do all of the work, shredding all of my meat for me, and then I'm gonna make some delicious pulled pork sandwiches. And I didn't have to stand there for 10 minutes and scraping it. While that mixes up, I'm gonna show you my dough.
Ooh, it smells good.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on just a little bit. There we go. Just look how beautiful this dough is in here. I'm gonna pull that out. Look how beautiful that dough is that I would have had to knead and knead and knead with my own hands. Now the KitchenAid will do it for you. And that's really what the KitchenAid is for. It's to help you make those recipes that you were kind of afraid to make before. You kind of thought, I don't know if I can do this. The KitchenAid stand mixer will give you that confidence to get in the kitchen and try those recipes. You know, I'm gonna have a meringue down there to make that meringue that, you know, needs to be big and fluffy. But let's check this out.
Okay, before we check that out though, update.
Oh no,
last
what's sold
call
out?
in the white, okay?
Oh,
I have
no.
2 dozen left now in the white, so that's gonna go in the next couple of minutes. You know, there's a QR code up on your screen. Do you see it? Take your camera and put it up, or take your phone, put it on the camera, hold it up there. It'll take you directly where you can order that, okay? And when you order it, it'll be so quick, you can still do your flex payment. You will still get to choose your color. You will still get all of that. But if you want that white, you need to be using that QR code. It's the quickest way to order, because I promise you, you're gonna miss it if you don't. And I do not want to miss this. I am now,
And look
I don't
at
know
that.
where they put all, would you ask the kitchen to please bring me some forks? Because
Right.
I do not have forks.
We need some forks.
We need
for Alice.
forks.
But look
Otherwise,
at that.
I'm gonna
Look-
use this great big giant
Look
spoon.
how easy it was to pull that pork apart that I did not even have to do myself. I let the KitchenAid do all of the work. And so we're talking about capacity. I'm gonna move on down. I've got the pour
Oil.
shield on this one. Isn't that good?
I'm glad I got a big spoon.
Oh my gosh, I love it, Alice. I have one whole entire cake mix in here. So if you're doing, let's say you've got well, say if you only want to make one cake, that's fine, do one cake. But I'm gonna show you how I can do 3 cakes in here. So
Oh
whether
my
you're doing
gosh.
3 bundt cakes, 3 flat cakes, you wanna do, say 100 cupcakes, you can do it all in here. And I love using just a cake box mix. Again, I'm throwing in my
They
instant
make
pudding.
such great cakes. I
They-
mean, the
they
truth
do.
is, they're really good.
And I'm doing a pumpkin spice cake is what I'm
Oh,
doing. So
wow.
now I've got 2 entire cakes in here, and it's working, everything fits in, there's still so much room. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a 3rd cake in there. And of course that pour shield is just gonna make everything so easy for me to put all my ingredients in, so I'm not making a mess, which, you know, that's kind of what I do best in the kitchen. But I'm just gonna put all my ingredients, and now I'm gonna add the 3rd final ingredients for 3 full cakes.
This is crazy.
And
there's
look at-
still
there's
plenty.
still
I know,
space.
there's still space. You
There's
could probably
still
do a
room.
4th one. It's crazy.
And look at this, you wanna do cupcakes? This is our pumpkin spice that we've got in there. And look how beautiful that is. You can make almost 100 cupcakes in one batch. And that's what I think is so amazing.
That's so pretty.
Because too, we spend so much time in the kitchen, but if you can alleviate some of that time by, instead of having to do 3 batches, do 1 and spend more
Right.
time with your family.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, that's the worst part is you make it one time, then it's like, okay, I gotta do it again. Okay, I gotta do it again. You gotta clean it again. You gotta
Right.
do all of that. Instead, do this today, the capacity you want, the commercial power you want. We are talking about the #1 in the world brand of stand mixers in the world. We're not talking about just the North America or just here. We're talking about on the planet.
Yes.
#1 best-selling. There's a reason. Metal construction is important. That's where you get that power. That's where you get that stability from. Do you see anything moving at all? Only thing that moves is what's supposed to move. There's no vibration, there's no walking, the power, the features, but this again is the one you want because you get to lower this. See? Lower, and then, I'm trying to do this from the other side. Lower it. How brilliant is this? And now you get to change everything out. You can remove that, anything you want to. No more with the arm, up and down and up and down. No more, stop that. It was heavy. I know that some of you may prefer it, but I gotta tell you, once you try this, I think you will absolutely be convinced that you will never, ever do that again. The white, I have 10, okay?
Oh.
So like I said, white is gonna be next to go. What's gonna go right after that? Aqua will sell out right after that. And I will tell you, if you want that silver, very, very popular and already becoming now over half gone in the silver.
So I want to show you, that was 3 cakes in there. Look how amazing it just blended everything. So I'm going to show you how that happens so I've got my royal icing here. I put some green food coloring. We call KitchenAid is known for its planetary action. I know that sounds kind of foreign, like, well, what is planetary action? Planetary action is the actual beater is moving clockwise while the KitchenAid is moving the beater counterclockwise.
Oh.
So they're going in two different directions. What it's doing, it's hitting 67 points on the bowl. And what that means for me as a non-professional baker, it means this is going to mix more thoroughly, more evenly, and distributed so perfectly, better than you can do with your hand, with a spoon, better than you can do with a hand mixer. And I'm gonna show you how quickly I'm going to make my royal icing completely green all by itself. And I've got my wire whisk in here, and it's just gonna turn so beautifully green. And again, that's because of its planetary action, because it's mixing so thoroughly. And can you imagine, I mean, you were saying like, even tilting your head, standing there with your hand mixer, you still have to do so much work and hold and think. If you were doing 3 cakes or 13 dozen cookies, your hand would hurt even holding that hand mixer. But with this, with the BowlLift, it has such a sturdy, I just call it a workhorse because it does the work. This is like the chef and I'm the sous chef to it.
Amazing. Oh, by the way, white now completely sold out. Okay, we've sold out of 5 colors today. We have about 2,800 left total now for the rest of the day. Please don't wait. This is your time. This is the day to do it, because I gotta tell you, again, 3 years since we've been able to feature any style of KitchenAid as a Today Special. It's been 2 years since we've had any kind of KitchenAid on. It's been that difficult to get. We got what we could. What we have is it. We expect every single one of these to sell out today. Like I said, already 5 colors now gone. So the white is gone. I'm so sorry. Now, what is this?
So this was my royal icing that I did, that I just added some green food coloring because I wanted to show you how thoroughly and evenly it's gonna mix. And so quickly, I did that in like 30 seconds. So really, that's showing you that planetary action. It just means it's really thoroughly and fully mixing. Now, I wanna show you the durability. I mean, KitchenAid is known for its capacity, its durability, its precision. This is my Aunt Becky. I call her my other mother because she's just been like my mom my whole life. This is how she does her potatoes. She was telling me I have 8 pounds of potatoes in here. I'm gonna add my cream cheese and butter.
Wait. Just hold on. 8 pounds.
8 pounds.
Think about, you go to the store and you get 10 pounds of potatoes, okay, in a bag. You got 3/4 of that right in there. That's capacity.
Yes. So now watch what I do. This is what my Aunt Becky does.
So what did you put in there?
I'm telling her
Sour
secret.
cream?
So what I like to put in, my Grandma Garten had the most amazing mashed potatoes, so I kind of take her recipe, but I do it my Aunt Becky's version. I put everything in the bowl. So in here I've got my potatoes, sour cream, cream cheese, butter, and of course salt and pepper.
It's like a loaded baked potato.
It's the best. It really is. I like to use that pour shield just to be on the safe side. I'm gonna bring my bowl up, and then I'm gonna turn it on. And you know what? I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna let it do its work. We're gonna come back to it.
I'm gonna walk over here because I've gotta see this.
We're gonna come back to it so that you can take, you might wanna go get that big spoon. You're gonna want that big spoon.
And okay, I'm getting my Texas size spoon because these are mashed potatoes we're talking about here. This is religion, okay? Mashed potatoes are religion. Look at that. I can't even believe that is 8 pounds.
8 pounds. 8
pounds of potatoes.
And you get to walk away and you get to do one batch. So whether my son is 2 and he loves mashed potatoes, and I don't make 8 pounds, but I do it in my KitchenAid.
I won't tell his age, and he loves mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, my son will sit there on the counter with the spatula and just eat out of the bowl, and that's it. But look at this, I have the bowl lifted, and I still have so much room to add any of my ingredients. That's what I love about that 6-quart bowl too, because you do have
even
all
with
that
it lifted.
Space.
But you know, for me, it's so simple just to drop it down.
Right.
That I'd probably drop it down all the time.
I mean,
are you making like a meatloaf?
So what I'm doing is a meatloaf, because you know what I don't like? I don't like to make a meatloaf or meatballs and have to put my hands in there. I just don't like it. So I like to let, you know, my KitchenAid do the work for me, and then I get to stand back and
so many years, and it gets under your nails, and it's so nasty.
So now I have to show you. So look how just thoroughly it's incorporating. And too, what I love about this is I talked about that planetary action. That's what it's doing, is it's truly mixing all those ingredients so evenly that you cannot just do with your hand. You're gonna have one half of your loaf of bread with rosemary and the other half without it, you know, when you're kneading it yourself. But use the KitchenAid and all of your things will be seasoned, mixed, everything so thoroughly and so perfect. So, and then again, with my meatloaf or meatballs, I don't have to touch this, but now look at these potatoes.
Oh, no, 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 I'm not looking.
How, don't look.
No, 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 I am eating.
Don't eat, Alice.
Okay, do you
look
have a plate?
how beautiful they are. I mean, they are just creamy, beautiful, delicious. And I personally like the skin on the potatoes because I feel like I like the texture and I
Is
do
that my
like the look of
tasting
it.
spoon right there?
Do
Look
you
at
want it? You can take it.
Oh yeah, baby.
Go for it.
We're talking about loaded mashed potatoes. Do you think
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna go
gosh.
for that? Oh.
But this is the way to do it because, too, we have so many other things to do. Really, we're saying holidays because holidays are this time of year, but really, this is any time. I mean, it's football Sundays, it's football Monday nights, it's Taco Tuesday,
mashed potato Mondays.
We do guacamole on, Wednesdays. Anything you want to do, baking a cake just for your kids for the school year, summertime activities.
Just one more bite. Okay.
Oh, you go for it. This is the thing you want in your KitchenAid, the best you've ever had. That is going to make cooking so easy and so fun. And like I said, give you confidence to do all the things that you just
Let me give you an update, guys. I'm so sorry, but we are getting down to the final maybe 6 or 7 minutes left in this presentation. If you want it in the silver, just over 900 now left. It's been selling the fastest. We have sold over half of our quantity now in that silver. So please, if you're thinking about that silver, the white is now gone. The aqua in danger of selling out as well. 150 left in the aqua. The other two colors, we're gonna be down to red. Maybe by my next presentation, after that, I think we will be down to red. So we have the passion red, that's the bright lipstick red. We also have the darker red, which is your empire red. Whatever color you want, you get all the attachments. You are saving $250 today when you do this. And most importantly, you are getting one of their best of the best of the best models. You're getting the drop down. You're getting all the accessories. You're getting the power of commercial quality that you are getting into your home. And you know what? You can talk all day about this is the Sunday gift lift. The best gift you give to your family are your food memories. Because nobody in 30 years, when I look back, I think about my grandma's cinnamon rolls. I think about the holiday treats that we had. I think about my Italian grandmother's pasta. You're gonna be able to make pasta if you buy the attachment with this. So many different things, but these are the memories that you will make, and you could have this literally for generations. I mean, that's the cool part that somebody earlier said they'd had it for 65 years, but update because you want this lift. You want to be able to lift and lower the bowl and not have to take that heavy arm anymore and lift it up. This never, ever has to move again. Just right here, that's all you do is right here is lower it and lift it and lower it and lift it. I don't even get a workout doing this, for heaven's sakes.
Look at this amazing guacamole I just made. So, I mean, it's doing you're making my mouth water. But it's really doing all the work for you. You can make so many things just all year round. And I do love, it really is, it is such a generational thing. Like I said, my grandmother had it for how many years, and it was the one thing that gave her confidence to make that angel food cake for my grandfather. And then she passed it to my Aunt Peggy, so now my Aunt Peggy has it, and she's waiting for, it to go kaput so she can get a new one, but it just won't. That's KitchenAid is just made to last. It's made to go forever.
She's waiting for it to break, for heaven's sakes.
But, because there's so many pretty colors. And I love that we have exclusive colors you cannot find anywhere.
Which ones are exclusive?
So the matte white is exclusive.
Okay,
is that correct?
That's gone.
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I know the passion red is exclusive, so the little bit more cherry red is exclusive.
Red. Okay.
Yep. But I do want to show you one more time that power hub. If you have a KitchenAid and you have attachments and you want to get a new one, don't worry. These power hubs have never changed since 1919 when they were first started. So whatever attachments you have for the power hub, they will fit this KitchenAid. I'm going to show you. So this is what KitchenAid does. It did for my grandmother. It gave her confidence to make things she didn't think she could make, that angel food cake. This is meringue.
Confidence is one thing, but also the ability to make it correctly.
Yes.
If you don't have the right power, if you're not getting the right amount of air in your angel food cake, if your bread isn't properly kneaded, it's not going to turn out well, and you're not going to want to do it.
Exactly.
This makes the result perfect.
Yes.
It really is gonna be such a tool.
I'm gonna show you the magic. I've got my egg whites in here to make a beautiful meringue, which, you know, you could stand there with your hand mixer. I'm gonna step back, I'm gonna do a little dance, I'm gonna let the KitchenAid do its work. Again, it's got that soft start feature.
I love how
so
it just
takes a little, and then it goes.
It's kind of like with a car, you know, how you just, you know, merge it onto a highway, kind of ease up there,
it
then
merges
you hit the gas.
and then it hits the gas. But I love that. Then you can turn it on full blast up to 10 speeds here. I'm gonna whip this. You're gonna see all my egg whites rise and rise and rise to the most beautiful meringue. And I get to just stand back and do a little
look
dance.
at this power. And do you see anything here moving? Not even like a little vibration, not even a shimmy, nothing. It just does the work.
And
oh my God.
These arms are holding on, they're locked into place, holding on. Heavy loads, small loads, whatever it is, that BowlLift does the work for you. The KitchenAid does the work for you. And I love that. Again, you get to stand back, watch it do all the work for you, and then you get to take all the credit for it.
And you know what? Cleanup is so simple because now you have one paddle, you have one bowl, and that goes right in the dishwasher. So simple and easy.
Anything that's coated, you can put it into the dishwasher. The wire whisk, we don't put in the dishwasher because it's not coated. But the Flex, the Flex one, the regular flat beater, and the dough hook all can go into the dishwasher. The Pour Shield can go into the dishwasher. Let me show you this. So again, and they're so easy to take off, to remove. So I just lowered. I got my BowlLift, I just lowered it down. I'm gonna grab this comfort grip handle and I'm just gonna pull it out. And now let me step here.
6-quart capacity.
Look at what it did to my egg whites. Just look. That is amazing.
That is
And you would stand there with your, you know, even with a hand mixer and just, oh my gosh. But I'm gonna show you how to put it back on too. So this little nub that's right here, it's gonna go into the back of the KitchenAid. That's right there. On either side, there's two little holes.
Yeah.
And you just place them right in the pegs. Super easy. Place them in the peg, and all I'm gonna do is push down, and you feel it lock into place. That's holding it on there. And then whatever beater you're using, whether it's that FlexEdge beater, which is like a windshield wiper.
And that's a $50 value we are including today. And by the way, save even more if you want to sign up for the HSN credit card. If you do it today and you're approved, $30 off your next purchase. You could be saving $280. $280 off of your KitchenAid. And this, again, commercial power. This is that style that drops down. This is the one you want. There are a lot of KitchenAids out there. Check the prices. Okay, some are even lower priced than this, but they're not the power you want. They are not this kind of design where you drop things down and lift them back up effortlessly. Look at this. I mean, with two fingers, I can do that. And this never, ever has to go up again. It is stationary. So make sure you don't miss our value today. I will tell you again, how many do we even have left for the rest of the day? 2,800 left for the rest of the day, over half of our quantity gone. The white is now sold out. The looks like the aqua will be the next 100, just over 100 now in that aqua. And then the other one that's just selling like the silver, that classic silver that you were seeing right here in front of Amy is the best
It just
seller.
goes in any kitchen. But yeah, this will last you really, I want to say a lifetime, because you pass it from generation to generation. You'll just get it home, you'll make memories, you'll have fun in the kitchen. It's the perfect KitchenAid.
It is the perfect, and there's a reason why KitchenAid is the #1 best-selling stand mixer in the world. Okay, in the entire world.
In the world.
And you can own it today. $349.99, 5 flex payments, and that free shipping and handling. Once you satisfy $75 on the free shipping and handling, if you buy this, you're gonna get shipping and handling absolutely free on everything else you buy all day, including a couple of the accessories that we are offering. So if you want the cookie sheet, this cookie sheet is different. And I'll tell you, for this price,